We are so glad to see you today. Welcome on in to Wisconsin Women. We have a fabulous show for you today. We are filming at William Thomas Jewelers, and we love being here. We get to try on all the pretty things and bling. We're going to talk to the owner, Bill, later in the program. Right now, though, we have a little bit of a tough topic to tackle. We're talking about depression and anxiety. As we get into the winter months, it's so prevalent, and it's such an important topic to discuss. We're going to talk to Dr. Ashley Woyak with Forward Natural Medicine about it. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's talk about this, and why is this such a big and important topic?
Yeah, just because a lot of my patients, especially women, they're already dealing with it, and like you said, now that the days are shorter, we're not outside, it's cold, it's just symptoms can worsen, or all of a sudden they start to like creep up. So
yeah, absolutely.
So can you talk to us about your approach to anxiety and depression? How is it different from maybe other doctors?
Yeah, it's important to note that anxiety or depression are actually a symptom for something else going on. There's some other underlying issue that's causing that. So they're really not a disease, if you say. So whereas other medical doctors might, try prescription drugs, which there's nothing wrong with that. I completely support it if it's needed. It's more when patients come in to see me, I'm figuring out why is this happening in the first place. So while they're taking their medication, we're working on that, doing some investigating and slowly getting them better so they can slowly get off that medication.
That would be ideal, right?
It's the goal for sure.
I had to admit, I've had this conversation with about 5 of my friends. How do we cope with these long winters, because it's starting so early.
Yeah.
So it affects such a spectrum of people. People who've had it for a while, but like you said, it creeps up, and I think that's the important thing. So if you have anxiety or depression, what lab test should your doctor be asking for?
Yeah, if they can, or if you can ask them. Otherwise, come in to see me and I'll run them.
Take care of
Your vitamin D is a big one. Almost all of my patients, even in the summer, that's low, and that's linked to cognitive function, that sort of stuff. Your thyroid markers, that's a big one, and not just TSH. You need the whole panel, which is about 9 of them, because that's linked to anxiety, depression, the weight stuff, things like that. Like blood sugar markers, so your glucose, hemoglobin A1C. You don't even need to be pre-diabetic. You can have these fluctuating sugar markers, and that can cause symptoms. There's a couple more. Iron and B12, because if those are low, you can have anemia, and so if you're not getting oxygen everywhere, or you need those to actually make neurotransmitters like your serotonin and dopamine. So those are just a few. But
I hope you took notes.
Or just see you.
Yeah. And even if those are normal, there's plenty of other tests we can do, but almost always patients have there's something going on there.
Sure would be nice to get down to the root of it.
Definitely.
Well, and you may not even realize that those things are causing other issues, and so having something like that checked, it could help your mood and depression and anxiety. It might also help other things in your health. So really helpful to know. If there's viewers watching who are interested in maybe doing some things at home, are there some simple at-home tricks?
Yeah, definitely. Just honestly tweaking your diet. It sounds very simple, but getting rid of, the processed carbs, processed sugars, artificial sweeteners, dyes, colors, things like that, and just eating real good quality, whole fruits, vegetables, quality meats, proteins, healthy fats, things like that. Exercise is a big one. It's tough right now just because it's crappy out, but even a 15-minute walk during your lunch break outside, it's cold, but that natural sun really helps, and just getting fresh air. Decreasing screen time, like not on social media all the time, or just connecting with people you love, like family, friends, things like that. Those can all
sound really
help.
good.
So
I like your thought, though, about the short walk. I don't think about doing that in the winter because it is so yucky out, and you have to put on so many layers. But it sure would help beat that afternoon slump if you're a little tired.
Yeah,
And I think people had this idea that you have to do a 40-minute run, but really a 5-10-minute be out in the fresh air can make a difference.
It can make a huge difference. So
not just physically, but your whole mental approach too.
Definitely.
But regarding the physical, there's been a lot of research about exercise helping depression being proven, I guess.
Yeah. It's more effective than a lot of medications out there. So when you look at the research, so it's crazy.
Stinking research.
Yeah.
Get them to, and get to Dr.
We sure do love talking to you. Dr. Ashley has been wonderful. We've learned so much from you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We've got more Wisconsin Women coming up after the break.